This is Gacha Life, a role-playing video game that allows users to create and customize anime-style characters. Sounds innocent, right? Well, what if I told you that it wasn't the game itself that was bad, but rather those part of the community, from Gacha Life creators preying on the most vulnerable, to disturbing videos known as Gacha Heat, being uploaded daily onto YouTube that deal with topics no child should be exposed to at such a young age. Hey everyone, it's Gubby, and in today's video, we are going to be looking at the dark side of the Gacha Life community. Let's begin with the Disturbing GachaTubers. Now, I specifically emphasized on Disturbing GachaTubers because, well, if I'm going to talk about GachaTubers and the Gacha community as a whole, I gotta be fair. Just to make things clear to those who aren't aware of the community, a large portion of the Gacha community is kid appropriate, and if you take a scroll on YouTube and search up Gacha Life related content, you're not really going to be exposed to any not safe for work videos. The most popular ones are typically Gacha Life mini-movies, Gacha Life music videos, series, and Gacha Club mini-movies, which I'm also going to be talking about Gacha Club related content later on in the video. For the most part, the videos are tame and were exactly the way the creator of Gacha Life, Looney, intended the game to be played and shown. But even with all the positive and kind-hearted GachaTubers, there are a handful of others that aren't the greatest. We are going to be looking at two different creators who have given the community a poor representation. I first want to start off with a well-known GachaTuber named Nihima Ramen, who I'll just be referring to as Nihima throughout the rest of the video. Nihima created their channel on June 13th, 2020, and would quickly rise to popularity as they would hit the 100,000 subscriber milestone in just 10 months of the channel's creation. As of today, Nihima has over 1.3 million subscribers, but surprisingly, isn't posting as much as they used to. Quickly looking over at their community tab, the last post is Nihima celebrating both the 100k and 1 million subscriber plaque. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary until you looked at the comment section. You can't erase what happened and what you did from our collective memories. It's a canon event. Congratulations! We will never forget what you did. Even though I know what you did in the past, I'm still gonna congratulate you for coming this far and not giving up. But remember, I won't forget what you did. These are just a couple of the hundreds of comments that all seem to be regurgitated. So with all of this in mind, this brings up the question, what exactly did Nihima do? Taking a look at her channel, Nihima posts questionable videos, from content discussing sexual topics and Gacha Heat, to which if you don't know what the term Gacha Heat means, you're gonna be learning a lot today. The next creator is Len Totally, who is popular in the Gacha community for his unique animations and his mini-movies. Len Totally began uploading videos in April 2019. At first he uploaded Gacha Life series videos, but would soon change his approach, as 1 month later, he started producing Gacha News style videos, as he would discuss new updates, community news, and the then upcoming sequel to Gacha Life, Gacha Club. Alongside this, Len Totally was posting other humorous skits. He would later move on to more animated videos, and his quality would drastically increase. He had been making videos for just over 2 years at this point in 2021. However, it was during the beginning of 2021 that Len Totally caught himself in a couple allegations. A video titled Len Totally Exposed, Evidence of Len Totally a Child, was uploaded. It provided screenshots of him talking to and a 14-year-old child on Discord. Just a day later, Len made a community post talking about the accusations, and unfortunately, the accusations turned out to be true. This later caused even more controversy as other creators in the Gacha community came forward and essentially stated that the 14-year-old child knew what they were doing and that they were at fault as well. Because of this, Len made a response video and surprisingly stated that he never initiated the conversation and it was the victim who had done so. The situation became quiet for nearly 2 months until another creator made an expose video. In their video, they deconstructed the situation and essentially pointed out that Len is the one at fault, not the minor. And just a couple days after, Len released another community post and this time said that he didn't groom the child and that there was no victim in the first place. Which is incredibly odd of him because he admitted to it just 2 months ago, but now it's not his fault guys, apparently he's innocent. For the time being, he continued on making videos and acted as if nothing had just happened. Then on May 25th, 2021, Len's channel disappeared from the YouTube platform, in which it was never confirmed on whether he deleted it or YouTube did. Months went by and Len was nowhere to be seen, until April 2021, in which his channel had made a return under the name XYN. As of today, Let's channel has over 500,000 subs. But, unsurprisingly, he hasn't uploaded in over a year. At this point, no one knows if he'll ever return or not. Now, I know that was a heavy story, but I just want to clarify that these two creators are just two bad apples in a community, and they do not represent the entire community. However, with that being said, I still believe it's important to talk about them, as it goes to show that no matter how friendly and appealing any online group may seem, it's crucial to understand that not everyone is as charming and as friendly as they may appear to be, especially for any community that caters towards children. Tons of gacha related videos are published every day onto YouTube, with a number of them being a style of content known as Gacha Heat. So if you aren't aware of what Gacha Heat is, it's essentially sexually explicit content involving the use of characters from Gacha Life. The history behind Gacha Heat is complicated in a way, as many have wondered where the idea, why it even exists, and the origin of Gacha Heat even came from. So let's look at a couple theories. One of the theories suggests that the gacha community has always had a poor reputation, and is hated by a ton of online groups since its community is filled with kids creating cringy content. Basically, there's a huge subreddit called r/GachaLifeCringe. It's meant to show cringy little videos that kids have made. And you know, at times, there have been posts showing actual problems in the gacha community, such as Gacha Heat and not safe for work GachaTubers, which is great, these two things deserve to be called out. But when it came back to the cringe post, a lot of people started to realize that these cringe posts were actually kids just trying to have fun. There wasn't necessarily anything harmful being posted, people would just post their videos onto the subreddit to make fun of them. So the theory goes that people are uploading these Gacha Heat videos to make the Gacha Life community look bad. Which, to me at least, I'm not too sure if this is the best theory. Another theory suggests that Gacha Heat has always been part of the community in the early days. Gacha Heat trends became well known, and unfortunately, kids would see them and recreate the videos without knowing their true intentions. Not safe for work fanfics were also starting to trend, and once again, the younger audience would create their own versions. Others have even suggested that maybe some creators wanted to mess around and create not safe for work gacha videos for the fun of it. While there's no definitive answer regarding the origins and sole purpose of Gacha Heat videos, it can't be denied that it has put a negative viewpoint on the community. What makes it such a concerning problem in the gacha community is how easily accessible it is for everyone, especially on YouTube. Just typing in Gacha Heat alone reveals all these results. Gacha Heat Wedgies, Gacha Heat Baby, Gacha Heat Uwu Cat, Gacha Heat Wedgies Gay, Gacha Heat Wedgies Fart, and so on. I'm sure you guys get the point. In some cases, it's shown that simply typing in the letters GAC into the YouTube search bar will reveal Gacha Heat results, which just goes to show how popular these videos actually are. But in this case, popularity doesn't necessarily mean a good thing. As mentioned before, Gacha Life has only gotten more and more favorites throughout the year. And with that said, it also means that more not safe for work content has been exposed to children. What's even worse is that younger kids may not even be aware that they're watching a Gacha Heat video. If you think about it, only gacha related characters are used, and so distinguishing it between a regular Gacha Life appropriate video can be difficult to comprehend. There are even some videos that don't include dialogue, which leaves many to question what's going on. These videos tend to be re-uploaded from other platforms like TikTok and have no real substance. To me at least, it seems that the creators of these channels aren't even interested at all with the gacha community. They're just aware that no matter how negative their videos are, they're always gonna get attention because Gacha Heat is something that is unfortunately trending. The themes for these videos are also disturbing for everyone, and while scrolling through some of the videos, I found the most popular tend to deal with pee videos, in which the characters will drink a large amount of liquid and see how long they can hold it in for. Typically in the end, they'll even challenge those watching the videos to participate in this. Another theme that was trending was related towards fetishes, specifically fart fetishes. I'm not too sure why, but apparently these videos seem to be trending all the time, but I mean, everyone has their own liking. And last but not least, My Little Prisoners related content, which involves a character being held hostage and taken advantage of. Now, let's move on to something I found even more disturbing, and you may wonder how could it get worse? Well, trust me, it only gets worse. I've noticed that some videos will have age ratings on their videos. From what I've seen, there's two main ones, Gacha Heat 13+ and Gacha Heat 18+. Not only are there just videos for them, there's full playlists with a ton of videos for anyone who's interested in viewing them. The biggest concern is when it comes to the 18+ section. Sure, you can argue that adults are also interested in Gacha Life and Gacha Heat, but let's be real. I can bet that kids aren't just watching them, but creating these types of videos. This specific playlist caught my attention, as it's titled Gacha Heat 18++. The reason why this is bad is because there's actual and other explicit content that is visibly shown. For video purposes, I'm gonna have to blur it out, but adult rated content is being shown without any restrictions. Even with all this talk about Gacha Heat, Gacha Club is something else that has gained popularity in the community. Gacha Club is a sequel to Gacha Life. So you might be wondering, why even bring it up? Well, you see, Gacha Club was intended for users to have their own anime styled characters to dress them up in their favorite fashion outfits. Sounds similar to Gacha Life, right? Well, the difference with Gacha Club is that players can enter studios and create any scenes they wish to make. As you can tell, this caused many depraved users to make sexually related clubs that cater towards an older audience. This eventually led to Gacha Heat being presented onto Gacha Club related videos. On top of this, since Gacha Club allows users to be more customizable, many mods have been created that aren't necessarily age appropriate. With this in mind, many have called out Looney for not doing a great job at protecting those who play his games. Many fans have discussed in the past on how Looney isn't a good developer and doesn't truly care for the safety of kids. But if we're gonna be honest, Looney has done a ton for the community. Numerous game updates have been involved to make the game more child friendly. It's even gotten to the point in which in-game assets have been removed by Looney to protect those who are most vulnerable. Despite all of his efforts, he's still being blamed for allowing people to upload Gacha Heat videos onto YouTube, which absolutely makes no sense at all. It's not like he's encouraging users to make these videos and upload them onto the platform. He has zero control of anything that happens outside the app, and if anything, he's totally against Gacha Heat videos. As with all videos I make regarding certain communities, I try my best to point out the good and bad aspects of them. Well, unless they're undeniably bad, then I just call them out, but that's a different story. But in regards to Gacha Life, the game itself is great for children. It allows them to express themselves through artwork, storytelling, and it honestly just provides a place for kids to have fun. The dark side revolves around the community of people making inappropriate videos, and to simplify it, the community is just a bad product of the internet. If you made it to this point of the video, I truly want to thank you so much for watching. By the time this video comes out, it's gonna be the first week of October, and honestly, I'm super stoked for this month. It's spooky season, who isn't excited for more horror related content? If you guys really want, I can talk about other disturbing YouTube communities since, the last time I made a video, you guys showed an insane, massive, humongous amount of support for it, so if you guys really want, I can make another one. I was thinking of making a full video for a Minecraft school. I know I talked about them in the Depraved communities video, but honestly, there's so much that could be discussed about them. So if you want to see that, or any other community, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's the end of today's video. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a great one. And I truly mean that. I truly hope you do have a great one.